Here are all the ingredients that we need to make it. Some salt, some dark chocolate chips, some peanut butter, some rolled oats, and some Mootopia milk or protein milk. And then I throw just a little bit of syrup, not much. First, we're going to start off with a cup of rolled oats. I like to use these. I've made these a few times now, and these seem to work pretty good. So we're just going to get our cup in there. There's a cup. There we go. Then we're going to get our peanut butter. I think I'm supposed to be using some sugar-free peanut butter, but no thanks. I'm just using regular old Jif. And it's got some protein in there, and I think there's only like 3 grams of sugar, so we're fine. So we're going to get almost a cup of peanut butter. You can get a cup if you want. Here we go. Here's the peanut butter in, and here it goes going in the cup. Anybody else have any trouble getting the peanut butter out? My goodness. Get out. Out, out. Okay, there's the peanut butter that I finally got out. It wasn't easy. Whoa, wasn't easy. So now what we do is we're going to put protein milk or Mootopia, whatever you got. I have made this a few times, and I had found one recipe and then I couldn't find it again. And then they said to use a teaspoon of milk. No. It's a 1/4 cup or a little bit more, because do you think a teaspoon is going to work with this? I don't think so. So let's put some milk in. There's a 1/4 cup. And see, that doesn't even look like that's enough. I'm just eyeballing it. Just gonna pour a little bit. Don't go nuts. Okay, and then I put a 1/4 cup of the dark chocolate chips in. You can, of course, put more. Don't put less. Don't put less. Just more. Dark chocolate chips in. And I did do a little bit more than a 1/4 cup because it's chocolate. And you have to. So then you take this stuff right here. This is syrup. I choose to put it in, but you may choose not to. And I just do a little tiny drizzle. I don't measure. Just boop, 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 beep, boop, boop. And that's good. And then I'll take a big spoon and mix it all around. So, and it seems like it's a little bit drier than I would like, so that's when you know that a 1/4 cup of milk is not going to do it. So then you're going to add just a tiny bit of milk in here, because you got to be able to roll these into balls. But you don't want to get too much milk, because you don't want to get too wet where you're not able to roll. There we go. Mixy, mixy, mixy. You want everything in there. Oh, you know what I forgot? We forgot the protein powder. Here's what I use. I do either the chocolate or the vanilla. This is the chocolate one. And then we're gonna do, see, operating just with one hand. I'm not very coordinated anyway. So here's 1 scoop. Here's 2 scoops. And then I'm making a big fat mess again. Here it is. And that you're not gonna be able to mix this. So we're gonna get our milk, which we should have put the milk in with the stuff. And this is a workout in itself, just mixing. You wanna mix the protein powder when it's good and incorporated into the rolled oats. So it's going to look like this. Now it's time to get your hands dirty. Get them dirty. So you're just going to take all of this and roll it up. And mine are never even. I'll have some big, some small. That's fine. Maybe I'm not as hungry one day. So we'll show you what the end result looks like. Here's one of them. I've rolled a few of these so far. They're kind of odd shape. Here's what we've got. Woohoo! Okay, here they are. And then we put them in the refrigerator. You want to put them in there for a minimum of 2 hours. Be better overnight, but 2 hours is fine. See how some of them are huge? And then some of them are little bitty. And that, like I said, that's fine because sometimes I'm not that hungry. Just a little hungry. So we'll try them. I'll show you the end result in a couple hours. Okay, they've been sitting overnight. So I'm going to try a small one here. That's really good. You guys should try some protein energy balls.